Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another quick post-fight analysis video. All right, y'all, Bellator 255 kicked off on Showtime this past Friday. Alejandra Lara versus Kana Watanabe. Good fight, man. This is a very good competitive fight. I felt like, honestly, it could have gone either way. I gave the edge to Lara. I know some people, feel like that's an unpopular opinion, but, I feel like Watanabe just wasn't that effective with her wrestling and her takedowns. It just comes down to what the judges are still looking for. Judges see one top position or they see like a couple takedowns. No matter what they do with it, they're going to give you the round. They're still not judging strikes. They're still not scoring strikes at a high level, even when you are doing damage and you are knocking a person back, you are putting bruises in your butt, busting them up. I feel like they're not scoring punches as high as they should. If somebody takes you down and they just lay on you, that's not really worth anything to me. But I knew that's why they were going to give the fight to Watanabe. So I said, okay, I'm giving it to Lara by a very close split decision. But if she loses, I know why. There was just so many signs of body language, at the end of the second round where I felt like Lara's going to lose this fight if she continues to just kind of plod around and just waste that third round. Fighters like her, they got to close the show. You cannot leave it in the hands of the judges. But real quick, going back and looking at the first round, Alejandra Lara, she opened up with pressure, man. Like, she opened up with a nice leg kick. Good 1-2 that knocked Watanabe back. Then she hit her with a thigh kick. It was like an inner thigh kick that kind of knocked her back. And then she hit her with another 1-2, put that pressure on her. And as she was coming in, Watanabe got a little trip in the takedown. But when she got the takedown, she didn't get much done with it. Like, she wasn't landing any shots. She didn't go straight for a submission attempt. So Lara just kind of rolled with it, kicked her off, and then Watanabe jumped on the back. But once again, she wasn't even active with the back. She got the back, but she couldn't even get in her position to try to flatten her out. She couldn't even get no ground and pound off. So once again, Lara gets back up, starts landing some nice strikes, some good body kicks, some nice side kicks to the body. Then Watanabe, she gets another trip. But on the way down, Lara, she reverses it and she pops up on top. She gets top position. She gets that full mount. And then Lara, she gets back up, starts fighting in the pocket, just controlling the striking all the way. Landed some good combinations. She landed a good 1-2-3 on the inside, and I was like, yo, Watanabe has no head movement. She has no defense. Like, she'll pull straight back, keep the chin open, and just keep the head on the line. So Watanabe is eating these shots. She's looking for takedowns, but at the same time, she's not landing any good strikes back while she's trying to, go in for these takedowns. She's eating shots. She's eating shots to give maybe 1 or 2 shots. But Lara, much more effective, good hard leg kicks in that first round. And to me, I would have scored the takedown, that second takedown for Lara, because on the way down, she switched it and landed on top. So they should have gave her that takedown, because at the end, the stats, they gave all 5 takedowns to Watanabe. To me, I would have credited that to Lara. Second round, Watanabe, she was coming straight in, getting hit once again, just taking shots, and she goes in for a clinch. And Lara, man, I thought this was going to be the end right here. She lands 3 big elbows. She lands two straight consecutive elbows and lands a big one that drops Watanabe. Watanabe, she recovers, gets back up, but she's still getting tagged with good shots. So Watanabe goes in, she gets a judo toss. Other than the top position, I don't really feel like she was that effective. I think that Lara was more effective off her back because she reversed the position, and off her back she landed a good another good elbow that kind of sliced across the nose of Watanabe and had her start leaking. She was leaking, and once again she gets on that top position and she gets hit with another big shot. Lara, she switches it up, reverses, she gets on top, lands another big right hand blow. And Watanabe, she's eating these shots. She gets another reversal and winds up on top. But again, when she's on top, there's not much done with it. But I think the judges gave the round to her just because she wound up on top and she started throwing these little pity pat strikes that weren't effective. And Lara, at the end of the round, she just kind of laid there. Like, at the end of the second round, she laid there looking gassed. So I kind of think that they were like, okay, I'm giving this round to Watanabe because she made her look gassed. But I think Lara was gassed because she was doing the more work. She was defending, landed the better shots, and did the most damage. Because, like I said, again, Watanabe was leaking. She didn't really get much done with these takedowns. Last round, though. This was the tiebreaker, man. So I was like, look, Lara has got to close the show. She's got to keep this fight standing. So what does she do? She opens up with a nice straight left hand right to the chin. She cracks Watanabe on that chin because, there's no defense there. She starts using some good angles. And what I wanted to see from Lara here was just put combinations together, move side to side, and just pot shot all day. But she let Watanabe in for the clinch. And again, another takedown. Watanabe gets on top position in the guard. Weak strikes, but she controlled it for the whole round. Like, as soon as they got down, I see it was like 4 minutes in, the round just went all to Watanabe just for ground control. 4 minutes straight. Lara looked gassed and gave this round away when Watanabe wasn't doing anything too effective. So I was like, okay, I think Lara may just have some octagon rust here, because if this was a fight before, you know, when she was more active, I feel like she would have closed the show, or she would have won this, man. She would have went harder, because she just laid there. You know, she wasn't fighting off her back like she was in the first round. She didn't try, like in the second round, she didn't really try any reversals like she did in the first round, second round. And Watanabe just kind of rode it out. I know Watanabe is strong. You know, she's good judo. She's a very physically strong wrestler. You know, she will put the moves on you. But to me, there were just so many holes in her game where Lara could have exposed it off the ground and actually scored some knockouts in her submission attempts of her own. So I think Lara was just gassed there. She didn't try as hard as she should have in that third round. But still, I feel like she bagged the first 2 rounds. You know, I feel like she bagged the first 2 rounds. Second round was close. I gave Lara the second round because of the effective striking and the more damaging shots landed. I just couldn't give Watanabe that second round just by scoring a takedown and just laying on her and, you know, not really throwing any effective strikes. You know, Lara drew blood. She defended well, and she landed some shots, and she scored a knockdown. You know, they got to score knockdowns. Judges don't score knockdowns. So the judges one judge had it for Lara, the other 2 had it for Watanabe. So split decision for Kana Watanabe in this fight. Overall, it was a good fight, though. It was a good competitive fight. I can't be mad at it. It wasn't robbery in any way. Moving on from here, though, Lara was number 3, Watanabe's number 4. So I'm assuming if they do their rankings right, they're going to, you know, reverse those roles. So number 3 is going to be Watanabe from here. But as far as her being a threat for the champion, I'm not sure. I'm not sure right now with that type of defense. You know, we're talking about a very calculated striker in the champion. And I think a fighter like Velasquez would give Watanabe trouble. You know, she has a ground game, good takedown defense, long reach, very methodical with her shots, very good counterpuncher. Not going to fight on the inside like Lara did, so she'll pick her shots. So I could see somebody like Watanabe, you know, getting pieced up by Velasquez. So she's going to have to work on her striking. It's all over the place. Got to work on that head move. It's all over the place. As for Lara, you know, she just needs to stay active. I think she's a good fighter, but, you know, got to get that cardio back. You know, she got to get that cardio back in there and, you know, use the IQ. Use the IQ. But, yeah, from here, man, I think fighters like Kielholtz, Velasquez, they will give Watanabe all kinds of trouble. They will give her all kinds of trouble as long as they stay away from the ground. They got power, and, you know, they commit the shots, and they don't play. But, yeah, guys, that's all I got on this. Let me know in the comment section what y'all thought of this fight. What do y'all want to see Lara do from here? What does Watanabe need to work on? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.